this book, there are two things that I loved about this. You got a number of chapters. All of them at the end of that would give you a summary of what that chapter is about. So in case you're in a bit of a rush, you want to read that whole, maybe some 100 plus or 150 plus pages that you have, you do nothing, get to each chapter. At the end of that, you will find that nugget. I believe that if you have to mine something, you have to dig for it. But if you want some ready money, ready gold, then that's what you find there. Second one is, somewhere if you turn towards the last few pages, you're struggling to find out where is what. You will find that there is one table. That table will tell you, for this, you need to look at this chapter with these paragraphs or some reference to this. It's almost like, and I was almost tempted to say, this is your bot, except that you don't interact with that the way that you normally do. But this is a live bot. Is there in the book. Incredible. Thank you very much.
Loved that bit for sure, and Chandra pointed me to it, where if you have a question, you can go to a section in the book, find the question, and then go to the chapters that answer that question. I thought that was beautiful reverse engineering there. Lovely. I love the images. I'm visual, so it helps me with that as well. In terms of one idea that I really liked was the reason why we are in Nehru jackets today, matching. The career fitting room. I thought the analogy was amazing, because even when I finished school, it was basically doctor, engineer, law, IAS, or whatever. And nowadays, you're walking into the shop, the options are endless. The options are absolutely endless. So I think a lot of heavy lifting needs to happen before you enter the shop. You need to know what you're there for. Otherwise, you're going to be there forever and spend 10 times your budget. From a clothes perspective. But from a career perspective, have some clarity as to what you're looking for. It'll just make that journey easier. So I found that career fitting analogy really useful.
For me, in addition to what both the gentlemen mentioned, was normalizing the conversation of layoffs. I think that was big for me. Most of the time, it is associated with shame and hopelessness and helplessness as well. But the way Chandra has put it in terms of future-proofing it through those questions, and it's like a workbook as well in many ways. For me, that is something that stood out because it is high time we start normalizing the conversations of layoffs. There is no shame in it at all. It was never your decision to start with. So I think that stood out for me.